Hi. One of the most basic ways of writing chemical structures is the Lewis structure. Now, in a Lewis structures, atoms are drawn as symbols in their correct relative position, and all valence electrons are explicitly drawn, either as bonds or as lone pairs. Now, if you want to be able to write the Lewis structure of a given molecular formula, you have to be able to answer the following questions. How many valence electrons does each atom have? And what is the full electron shell for each atom? Now, for organic chemistry, this is very easy because we're only interested in a handful of elements. So hydrogen has 1 valence electron and would like to have 2. Boron has 3 and would like to have 6 or 8. Carbon has 4 and would like to have 8. Nitrogen has 5 and would like to have 8. Oxygen has 6 and would like to have 8. And the halogens have 7 and also like to have 8, like most atoms. So to write the Lewis structure of C2H6, for example, we just write each atom with their respective valence electrons like so, and then pair electrons between the atoms to form bonds like so that each atom has its preferred number of electrons and without leaving any electron unpaired. Now sometimes it gets more complicated, and you will have to add double bonds and triple bonds to avoid unpaired electrons, as in the case for C2H4 or C2H2. Where writing all atoms with their valence electrons and then connecting them leaves some unpaired electrons that should be turned into double and triple bonds between the carbon atoms. Now, if you have non-carbon atoms, we often get lone pairs, as in the case for NH3, where pairing the valence electrons leaves 2 electrons on the nitrogen atom untouched, and we call this a lone pair. Now, many times, there are multiple Lewis structures that can be written for a given molecular formula, like in C4H10. And we call these ones constitutional or structural isomers, which we will cover in more detail in another video. Bye!